With protein processing and secretion, let's first talk about the endoplasmic reticulum in ribosomes. So there's two types of endoplasmic reticulum. One is the rough endoplasmic reticulum, and the other is the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Now, the easiest way to differentiate these two is by whether or not they have ribosomes attached to them. So the rough endoplasmic reticulum will have ribosomes attached to the surface. Thus, it's technically quote unquote rough, whereas the smooth ER does not have ribosomes attached to them. Thus, it's called the smooth ER. Now, the smooth ER is mainly responsible for synthesis of lipids, such as cholesterol, phospholipids, but it also does store some proteins. Now, the rough ER is mainly for storage and synthesis of proteins for transport. And what exactly do these ribosomes do? They assemble proteins. So now that we have a little bit of a background regarding these three topics, let's continue on to protein secretion here. All right, so this right here is the nucleus. As you can see, the rough endoplasmic reticulum is bonded to the nucleus here. So let's start with step one here. The ribosomes, kind of in these areas here, they're assembling proteins here, and these proteins continue kind of moving through the rough ER. They continue moving all the way through and continue being modified until they reach the very end. And what will happen is a portion of that rough ER will actually pinch off and create this transport vessel. Within it, the protein that was modified by the rough ER. Now that is technically called a transport vesicle, and this transport vesicle will move to the Golgi apparatus. This is the Golgi apparatus here, where it releases into the Golgi apparatus, and then it will be further processed. So as it's being further processed, then the vesicle actually pinches off again, and this time this transport vesicle is secreted out. So that will actually fuse with the outside membrane here and then be secreted outwards outside of the cell for release to areas outside the cell.